There we go. Don't like the pattern of descending though. What's that? Looks like the water drained out the grate into the wall. There's a small metal key left floating in the shallow pool of rancid water. Yes. I don't know why I skipped there, I'm sorry, but I am just not happy with the fact that I'm probably gonna die. Here it comes. The door was locked, there was a musty smell from inside. Oh, I can't use the key here. Okay, that's good. I mean, bad. I wanted to know what was in there. The safety poster had definitely seen better days. How old was this facility? Everything is kinda grey. The door was locked. I could see a faint light within. Do I want to? Do I want to see people? I found another dead body. A sewer worker, by the wounds all over his face and body. Oh. Yeah, we take the keyring. So we found the VHS tape to see what happened, but I don't think we want to see what happened personally. But hey, let's go. Yep. I missed the one, missing that one. Let's watch it. Let's get this over with. Maybe we're not a killer. That's good, I guess. But if we're not a killer, that means there is a killer here. And they want to kill us. So... Bright side, not gonna go to jail. Probably gonna go to heaven, though. There we go. 1 to 1 words. Collection of stale liquor bottles. The wall was littered with dozens of old faded papers. Whoever did this was obsessed with some local murders. According to some of the clippings, the bodies had been found in ravines in the forest and in one case dumped in the back of an abandoned truck. I couldn't be sure, but I thought some of these same articles had been pasted up back those tunnels. That room didn't seem like much of a place for drinking. What was the point? A faded receipt was half trampled on the floor. It was from the local train station and was for 2 tickets. I didn't know what to use it for, but did I keep the receipt? Sure. Well, I get the feeling that I'm not supposed to take everything. But hey, I'm playing by the game's rules. I've got my lights off, headphones on. If you holy shit! Fuck! 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 I deserve that. Fucking piece of shit game. Not funny. In that room, right? Yeah, this is the dead guy's room. This must have been the other end of that ventilation shaft. Whoever used it could have gotten past the flooded room with this. Yep. Time to meet our maker. But I need that gun, I'll take that knife before the end. Both would weigh down on me, aggravated as I climbed the old ladder. The thought of that videotape still gave me chills. Who was it that didn't want to be seen? Was it the same person that hid all those clippings away in that locked room? Suddenly the awful smell of the sewer gave way to a pine-scented blast of fresh air. Yeah, I don't like this. Don't like this again, at all. I'm gonna go left. Yes. We have been warned about the water tower, so... definitely something. A patch of smeared dirt and grass. There was a beat-up old wallet. I thought it was mine. Sure. Well then. I still suspect that we're the bad guy, but if we're not, then that's even worse, because that means we're gonna die. I said, you saw that, right? Yeah, the eyes are there still, good. It means I'm not a lunatic. I tried the little key I fished out the murky puddle in the sewers. It did, and I heaved open the rusty door. The wind was picking up a bit. The night air had becoming strangely chilly. The guys in the background, they're starting to multiply. This is an old house. The old train station was as quiet as a tomb. The only sound was the increasing wind buffeting and the decrepit surface. Okay, head left first. Right. And head right. An old map encased in glass hung on the wall. It was the train routes connected to the old station. As I looked at it, it seemed familiar. Of course, this map I found in the tunnels had some locations marked. And the notes I found on the other man's bookshelf. His notes mentioned the water tower and even this train yard. What was he doing coming back here? What am I doing in here is the better question. Where the guy that's properly... Well then. The old train was ripped open and hanging from a shred of metal. As well as the broken fence was a dark stained patch of cloth. It looked synthetic, like some kind of outerwear. Inside the train shell I could see faint impacts like wounds. Could there have been bullet marks? Was somebody shot there? The ground was well worn, even though I couldn't really rank anything out. I realized I was touching the gun I had found as I thought. Yeah, they're really implying that I'm the killer here, which makes me think I'm not. But like I said, even if I'm not, then that's kind of worse. See, I think my character would be a pretty awesome killer. Because he's kind of like, he's got a gun, he's got a knife. I really love how simple the game is though. Oh, what's this? An old ticket booth that looked fairly ruined. Inside the ticket window there were sheets of paper and wait, what were these? Train receipts? I thought about the receipt I picked up might match these. Of course it did not. This station had been closed for years. The ticket must have been to the newer station that opened up on the other side of town. After this one was abandoned. However, I noticed a series of fresher looking paper covering the tiny notes, tiny notes, scribbles and diagrams. It looked like someone had been leafing through the old ledgers looking for something. A name perhaps? I should have been double searching things, but I'm done. Okay. Head back outside. I think I've got everything I need in here. There's a door here. Creepy sounding doors. What's this? This must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned on the map I had seen. Whoever was poking around in those tunnels underneath that man's house had scribbled notes on this place, but I couldn't make them out. It mentioned a river and maybe a washroom, but the rest was too faded to see clearly. Oh no. No. I don't want to go late night foresting. Fine. I can hear the river, so that's good. A dry old picnic table sat lonely amongst the trees that had carvings of marks from years of previous campers. As I tried to read some of the names and marks, I idly thumbed the knife I had found. If I wanted to, I could have carved something on that table. Did I? Yeah, let's carve something. That's cute. The path ended in a cold-looking river. I wasn't sure if it was safe to cross like this. Yep. Oh, good, right. Yep. These are marking where murderers are. Pretty simple. Standard murder procedure. So we're gonna find bodies at each site, I'm guessing. Trampled into the dirt and grass with a plastic card of some kind. It was my it was a credit card, nice. Yes, we're gonna take back the credit card. You know, I swear, you know what's gonna happen, right? Through the fence I could see a depleted outbuilding. I wonder if I could find my way around. Probably. Yeah, we're the killer. I'm actually pretty certain about that now. And what I reckon's gonna happen at the end. Yeah. Well, I found the campsite with the girls. I came out of one of these, so let's go on this one. There was some personal effects shoved into the back of the rock. Wait, there was a notebook there too. Yeah, we'll read it. Oh god, no. No! No, that's not good. No. No. I don't even know this Rachel, but this guy seems to care about her a lot, so... Yeah, I know it says no, and I should probably heed that warning, but... The grimy sink had a small patch in it that looked almost clean. There was a damp-smelling plank leaning against the stall door. I might have been able to cross the river with it. Oh. So did I need this? Is it different if I cross the river with a headboard, or...? Well, at least the sink works. So, the washroom was a bust. The sign was the same as the first one I'd seen. This must have been the exit to the other side of the woods. I'd finally found the exit. Once I left, I knew I never wanted to return there. Through the dense trees, I could finally start to see some light. I must have been at the edge of the forest, though I wasn't sure where the path ahead of me led. I could almost feel the cryptic notebook in my pocket as I tried to think about what it could mean. And where the campers who had abandoned their site. Would I meet them too? For the path ahead was less dense. I stepped out unguarded and wary. Who knew what was up ahead? Death, probably. What's going on here? Lots of pathway. Right. As I stepped through the gate, I suddenly recognized the auto parts factory where I'd worked as a machinist? Machinist, probably. The plant had closed almost 3 years ago. Now time to better then. I thought I could hear a faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was just the wind. Let's head to the machine factory first. One of the lockers hung open. Its contents were tossed around like someone had been looking for something. Old work clothes. The door was locked shut and there was a little electronic box underneath the handle. A sign was pasted on the front that said, "Danger! Close for repairs." There was a large power box with 5 lights on it. Cables burst out of the box, snaking off to the other parts of the factory. The metal was starting to wear, converts to convert. Oh god. Alright, I'm gonna go upstairs and fix the power. I'm really unnerved that I haven't actually seen someone yet. I'm just gonna take a sip of tea. I got my hair caught in the tea. That sucks. Every part of this plant smelled old and rotted. I noticed the old bulletin board in the wall. The board contained yellow clippings of newspaper cartoons and notices. There were notes to and from the guys that worked here. One of them was to Norman, who was one of the older guys on the line. What was it? What did it say? No, they didn't want to... The board contained... Norman took over a general store after the factory closed. He, Rachel, and I would get lunch every now and again. Rachel liked him because he seemed more positive despite the setback. I don't think I can say the same about me. What, an old break table, the layers of dust and grime only made seeing this sting more. See, it's all related to you, man. Maybe you got amnesia or something. A power panel. Looked like it was shut off. Yes, we turned it on. The open locker was stuffed with dirty work clothes and old boots. There was a photo of a woman taped to the inside, but it was scratched out. The face was unrecognizable. Yep. It was shut tight. There was a rusty-looking card slot on the door side. Well... Right, they work. Good. Because we need the power to open the door downstairs, which will probably get some more evidence for us to nick ourselves with. This is seriously some dodgy crap going on, though. The door had been hastily boarded up. What could this mean? This was Norman's locker. The door was dented like someone had punched it. I don't remember him doing that when we worked here. Oh, is it Norman? Is Norman the murderer? Good, worked from the start. A utility shelf crammed with all the mismatched tools and items. There was a claw hammer. Yes. Means you just use it to hammer the thing, I'm guessing. The locker was a complete mess. Hidden at the bottom, though, was a magnetic card. Yep. So I'm guessing the way the game works is that the more hints you... Yeah. Right. That should be all the power switches on. So now I want to go unbrick the door, unpanel the door, use the keycard on the door, and then get the hell out of Dodge. We can't have enough weapons, I'll agree with that. This was my locker. There in the factory, it stank of booze. There's a picture of Rachel on the inside. It looked like it had been torn up. I thought I'd taken that picture home when the factory closed. The floor was littered with old liquor bottles. I wonder if that man in the house had something to do with this. He sure had a lot of alcohol at his place. He likes to party! Of course, he seems to like to murder party, and I can't really endorse murder parties. Oh no, I should go down one more floor. Yeah, I should go down one more floor. No, I wanted to use the keycard, didn't I? Yeah. Ignore me. What's this? There was some kind of ventilation hatch here. It looked like I could jump to the room below. Yes. Yeah, it seemed like that was the only way in. There was crumpled up letter on the floor. It had scratched out heavily and it was hard to make out. Did I try and read the letter? Yeah, sure. Most of the letter was violently scratched out with what looked to be a ballpoint pen. All I could make out was need to. Just don't drinking need Norman. Who was Norman writing to? The room at the top of the plant, the one with all the bottles. It was really getting to me. Maybe I should just try. Oh, bollocks! I couldn't do the electricity room. It's probably really important.